today we started this bedroom. This is going to be the master bedroom, this. So we're going to get this one done first. So we're going to start by stripping these walls. And this wall here, I don't know what's behind it, but it sounds like it's covered in ply. So that'll be coming down, getting insulated, and then we plasterboard it then. That wallpaper gone, didn't it?
Well, yeah.
While the rain's stripping that wall, I'm going to look at this wall. Now, as you can hear that sound, and I'll stick that behind about 2 inches off the wall. Now, I don't know whether it's been insulated and then plasterboarded, and there's a frame this side. So the only thing we can do is pad saw, cut a little square out, check it. If there's no insulation, then it all comes off. If there's insulation in there, then we may as well leave it as it is. So there's nothing in there. as I thought, just a wall. Now I don't know what the reasons be for doing that.
It'll be interesting when you take it down, isn't it?
Well, I've got to do that, man. Yeah, just plasterboard. I don't see the point of why they've done that. It doesn't make sense. Well, the price is in francs. So how long has the euro been out? 20 years? So it's been out for at least 20 years or more. So yeah, that's it. All have to come off.
That's a problem.
That. There's a newspaper there, Saturday, the 4th of July, 1998. So, he put it up 27 years ago. Oh, there's your leaf. There's your damp patch. And it's back in the wall. Oh, that.
Sus that seeing the front. Okay.
There you go. That's fine. There you go, door. Here was fireplace, please see. Bulge, right?
Could you move that wardrobe along, please? Let's get some lighting.
Lighting.
That's it. So.
Yeah, so that's been the problem, that's why I've done it.
So the fireplace has been in the corner.
Yeah, that's where the fireplace was. But that's tried out many years ago now. So I think they've took the fireplace out. So that,
But they've had the asbestos
Yeah.
squares put on.
yeah, they've had the asbestos squared one, which has protected the wall now from the outside. So yeah, that's just. So that's a bit down here now. Mouse nest, I think. Or dust from upstairs.
Oh my word.
Very stationary. That's up when they used it. That's when the fireplace used to be there. Don't forget the fireplace wall has come from around here, come across, is a triangle. And the
So it
fire-
looks worse than what it is.
Yeah, it looks worse than what it is, so don't start panicking. No, that's seriously
Is
crap.
that wet?
No, it's bone dry.
Sure about that?
No, she is all. It could even be something coming to the old chimney stack. Water. So maybe it's something we're going to have to address. Right, what we'll do is strip all that, take the paper off, and then we'll repair that wall. Now, this wall, that corner there is a little bit damp. That there is bone dry. But we've been up the loft and we've checked. The whole wall of the loft on that side is bone dry, no water ingress at all, nothing. Now, all this brown stain in here, we found the chimney stack going up. The chimney stack's been taken down, and all it is now is just a little square up there. And that's just burn marks. They must have had the fires going on here for years. And that's just the burn of the fire. So that's spot on. Now regards the damp bit up here, we have got some moss growing and a little bit of trees growing on the gutter on this end here. So that we'll be addressing and getting that sorted ASAP. Now we've got two options with this wall. We can either put the metal trap up and insulate it, or we can get the insulated board and just drop and dab to the wall. But I want it up as soon as possible. So I can, to get it up as soon as possible, and because I've got to wait for Fender Miles to come out to the roofer and sort the gutters out. It'll be an option of metal tracking it. We're going to price the two of them up. To do it in an insulated board of a 50mm thick, they are £40 a sheet, or €40 a sheet. So we're looking at what, €160 to do that wall, which is, that's a fair price. But I don't want to put on with that damp up there because it's going to keep, it's not going to dry out the adhesive. So that's something I've got to look at. The only other thing I could do is take the plaster off that wall in that corner and let the wall breathe and let it dry out. So what we're going to do first, we're going to strip this wall of all the wallpaper. We're going to brush it down and get all the old stuff off. And then when it's tidy up in here, we took the furniture out what was in here as well, that's going on. That wardrobe's going on, we're going to strip this completely then. Yep, so that's it. So, I'm going to crack on with this, get it cleaned up, get this paper off, and then, yeah, I'll let you know what's happening with this wall. Well, as you can see, stripped all the paper off. I've took all the loose plaster off as well, know what's all this down to there? It's like two different coatings. It's like the old days we used to have the bonding and then the plaster over the tops. Exactly the same principle as that. So I've stripped that on, brushed all that wall down. That's all bone dry, that's not damp at all. Up there's a bit damp, but as I say, finally, now it gets sorted out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to strip this wall. Then that's all these walls in here stripped. Then what I'm going to do is start putting the ceiling down, and that'll get done tomorrow. Friday, the electrician's out, so start getting all the new electrics in. I did want all these ceilings down for him, so I get all this, but what he's going to do is just going to leave all the wires curled up, and then I'm going to do all the fitting myself. So yeah, just going to crack on getting this finished. I'm going to start calling the ring half a job. Just done half and went for a cup of tea with the neighbour.